Good morning. Sterling Connolly Chu here, Second Growth Homes. We are here today at the 16 by 20 8-cabin build by Second Growth Homes. Today, we're going to be installing the standing seam metal roofing onto the roof deck of the 16 by 20 A-frame cabin. This video is part of a full series where we build this cabin from scratch. Where I'm standing right now when we started was forest. So we cleared the site, installed our cedar piling foundation, and built this entire cabin to the point that you see it behind me. If you've been following along with the videos, you'll notice that in our last video there was no gable end wall, and now there is a gable end wall here. So if you've been following along in my videos, you'll notice that let's try it all over again. Good morning. My name is Sterling Connolly Chu. My company is Second Growth Homes. Today, we're here at the 16 by 20 A cabin by Second Growth Homes. This is a 16 by 20 A-frame that I'm building completely out of local timber that we harvested and milled ourselves. Today, we are going to be installing the standing seam metal roofing onto the roof of the A-frame cabin here behind me. All right, here we are down at the beach, and we got the standing seam metal roofing here, and we've got a kit here that's the flashing and should be the screws to install it. So the 16 by 20 A cabin is designed to be built in remote locations when needed. So it's pretty easy to transport this. You can transport this entire cabin out here just in a skip about like this, like I did. You know, it's gonna take you a lot of trips, but you can do it. And you can also have it delivered with a landing craft or truck or anything like that. So this roofing package costs about $2,500 here in Juneau, Alaska. Let's open it up and see what we get here today. Yep. Let's go ahead and get up here and get started today. So here we are inside the cabin, and you can see the inside of this wall over here. It's just looking so cool in here. The sound and the acoustics are really cool, how it bounces around, and just all the wood, the clean big framing. The windows look really cute. Imagine sitting by a table looking out that window. I'll probably put a table right there. It's just really looking awesome. So, like I said in my previous video, or in my previous message, so we're going to put this gable end wall in our next video. And I'm going to show you just how I do it. It's really, really, really cool. The tops of the studs are joined around where they meet the rafters. It's really, really, really fun. Awesome. Well, I am so excited to get this roof on here. Doing these standing seam metal roofings is really, really fun. And you know, Alaska's a rainforest, so getting this dry cap on your building is, you know, basically the most pivotal part of the entire project other than finishing the house. So the first piece that goes on here is the drip edge. What this does is, as the water comes down to the end of your roofing, you want it to be able to drip down and off and not get onto the end of this wood right here. So first thing we're going to do is just put this drip edge on nice and clean. Then we're going to go ahead and start installing. So remember what I said? So bend it over for a minute. Let that go to the end. Yep. Go all the way to the end, and then just find that perfect spot.
That's where the angle goes?
Yep. So here we're putting on the drip edge flashing. You just want to be really, really, really careful that you install it just perfectly matching the edge of the roof so it's nice and straight. And then if you built the roof right, you can just follow that and it'll be perfect. And we checked, so we know this one's nice and straight. And this just is fastened with a couple of nails and you keep the nails up really high on this flashing so that the flashing is totally waterproof still. Look, so we actually need to put this out. One of the keys to flashing is just don't put too much nails in it. Like, just keep the nails way up where they're not gonna cause any issues, because each nail is a hole. And then you just need to keep putting enough in there to hold it in place, and the roofing is what's really gonna hold this down. Oh, that looks great. Yep. So, you know, I'd have to check the book, but we usually shoot for a minimum of a 6-inch overlap. I like to do more like a foot. In this case, I'm pretty sure we got 4 10-foot pieces, so you just overlap them as much as you want. Okay, I'll stop here. You always want to pull this film as soon as you can, early as you can, and you know, sometimes I'll wait and do it on when it's on the roof. It's a mistake. You just want to get this stuff off as quickly as possible. Okay, tape. Alright, we'll take the other end this time a little bit. Normally I would actually install this with a couple of roofing nails, these little flathead roofing nails, but didn't have any of them out here, and these little plastic cap nails are actually perfect for this because they're all over the roof anyway. Go your called using your head. Alright, so here you can see why roofing this A cabin is so easy. You'd think roofing an A-frame would be hard because it's a high pitch, but it's not. And it's actually a lot safer than a normal roof in most circumstances. The reason being is that if your A-frame is close to the ground, the roof just comes down like this at a perfect angle, and you can just set your ladder up like this, all the way to the top. Okay? And you just put a roof panel on, go up the ladder, put down the screws, move the ladder, put on a couple panels, and keep going across the roof. If your A-frame is really close to the ground, it makes it even easier. In this case, we start out about 3 feet from the ground, we go out to almost 5 feet, but you'll see it's still going to be so easy with this. The other part of it is like, okay, I've never fallen on a roof. There's no excuse for falling on a roof, you know? There's no excuse. You should be tied in, or you should be standing on a ladder like this. If you did slide on this, the good news is you just slide down to the ground. Normal roof, you slide, and then you're going to fall off that roof. So don't fall. You're going to see today just how simple it is and how easy it is to put this roof on. I normally always wear a harness when I'm roofing. Always. I'm a very good roofer, and in this case, since I'm just on the ladder, it's like a really easy normal day for me. I'm just going to be on this ladder. So that's the cool thing about the A-frames, is that it's easy. You don't need a scaffold, nothing. It's really, really cool. So let's go ahead and get our first panel going here. All right, so you get your first panel on the roof. Make sure that this down here is just lined up perfectly with that line. On a normal house, usually you'd be doing a overhang, so you'd keep this out about 1 inch. But on an A-frame cabin, I just find this detail, I mean, that is perfect. It looks so good, so clean. So now, we put 1 screw in here, I need to double check that my panel is perfectly parallel to the edge of the roof out there. In other words, perfectly square to the bottom here. And then we just need to put one screw in each of these holes. You want to put the screws in tight. You don't want to strip them out. If you're just slamming these in there and putting them in too tight and stripping them, those screws do not have the holding power that they need to hold the roofing down to your roof deck. So when you go into putting a screw, just be real careful to just make sure that it's tight but not stripped. So I'm going to run up there and let's give it a try. Okay, put in our screw. See how careful I was there? So you don't want to over tighten them and strip them out. So I'm just double checking that I'm parallel here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Well, that's as good as we can do. We got it perfect. The roofing is the right length. Everything's just spot on. I love it. So, for wearing your harness, you just run the rope over the side. For wearing your harness, you just run the rope over the side of the building, tie the rope down to the foundation on the other side, and you're good to go. I'm really comfortable the way I am on this ladder, so just gonna do it like we do here. So, you know, compared to a normal roof, like I find just working on the ladder like this is really easy. Everything's just kind of straight up and down. Whereas when you're on the roof, you're hard on your body all day trying to stand on a sloped surface. When you get two people, the person from the bottom can set the panel, then they can put as many screws in as they can reach up from the bottom, then they can go get another panel. You just send them in like that. Really careful not to strip them. You should be going even a little bit slower than that. All right. Panel, please. So here you'll see us do it with two people. So Elizabeth's going to line it up perfectly at the bottom. I'm going to help carry the top up. We're going to slap it on and put it in the screw. Just give that end to me right here. We'll keep it tipped like this until we lay it onto the roof. Yep. Okay. And you can go to the end. Don't set it down like that on the corner. Okay. And we're going to bring it all the way up, and then you just need to get it perfectly lined up at the bottom.
Guys, I do it the wrong way?
Tell me when it's perfect. Put it
Oh,
on
it
top.
goes over.
Tell me when it's perfect.
Down just 2 millimeters.
So you want to be really careful when, I'll show you again, but when you're holding the panel up here on the roof, if you let go of it, the panel could slide down and cut into my thighs or into my belly. So you really want to be really firmly holding this in place. Don't let it slide. Remember, there's really sharp edges, and then get a screw in there. Once you get a screw in, okay, we're good. Grab another panel. Level, looks like it. This is a gorgeous roof, huh? Yeah, I like these 12-inch white panels.
Up. Oh. Perfect.
There.
Yep.
Hold it.
Yep. Good. Like good?
Yep. Oh yeah, one from the boat, I guess. Keep them coming, baby. All right, well, this is going great. Always had smooth sailing with these roofs, and the A cabin's easy to roof. It just is. It's easier than the gable roof cabins, which is great. Roofing is one of the hardest parts of building your own cabin, and I'm trying to make it easy. So there's other ways you could do this too, you know. I mean, if you had a forklift, like a telehandler with a man lift, you could do it that way. That'd be really easy. Or like a, you know, like you could rent like a genie lift thing, and you could just fly around the roof. You just kind of basically like lay on your belly and just put the screws, and you do it like that. You know, if you're like physically impaired, I mean, you really could. Like if you could lay on your belly on the genie lift and just reach out there and just slowly do this. And you know, if you can walk up and down this ladder, you can do it like me. You can also put ladder jacks on the roof. You could build a scaffold out here. All kinds of options. But you're generally just gonna see me do it like this. One ladder, one piece at a time. It's crazy. All you need to put this roof on is screws, a ladder, and a drill. Impact. That's crazy. Probably need to cut a little steel at the end. I'll show you that. Where's my drill, Ava? Uh-oh. I'll find it. Don't worry.
Sharp, don't touch.
Here, what do you think about the roof?
You have to paint it pink.
Pink! That's
Come
a
on,
good
baby.
idea. You like it? You don't love it because it's not pink.
Yeah.
Ah, we'll buy pink paint. We can spray paint it. Yeah, I'm gonna climb up. You wanna watch me? Stand with your mama. Here you go, you run.
Right there. Maybe up just a hair. Okay, good. Hold it.
Good afternoon. Well, here we are at the 16 by 20 A cabin by Second Growth Homes, and we got the roof on. I'll show you, spin the camera around and show you here. It just looks absolutely beautiful. So 3 hours per side for me to install this beautiful standing seam metal roofing. We got both sides on today. I just had no issues. Just absolutely love it. You can see how clean this flashing detail is around there with a really nice drip edge. Wow, looks great. I was watching my daughter play in here today. She was playing in here and standing at those windows and just thinking about all the great times that all these different people are gonna have in these little A-frame cabins. It's kind of a special moment here today. So, oh look, my baby's here. There's my son Nels taking a nap before we go home. So this is just so cool. It's so beautiful. The acoustics are really cool in here. The sound and the feel of it being all wood, just really beautiful. So I'll give you a quick close-up here of the framing for the gable end. So our next video is going to be how to do this. So I'll go through, light's kind of bad. So I'll go through the whole process of building in the gable end at the other end of the building. And if you would like to come along with me for that, please click the like and subscribe buttons below. And you can come back to YouTube and search for Second Growth Homes to find us that way. This was fun. This little bit of framing here. You can see here how the rafters join around the, well actually I guess the studs join around the rafters, the posts. Really fun little bit of work there. So we are going to do that to this side here next. So the next videos will be this gable end going in, and we'll do that all together, every single cut, put it all together, and then we're going to do the siding on the gable ends. So the gable ends get sheeted with tongue and groove like this, and then instead of metal on the outside like the roofing here, they get tar paper and then bevel siding, which will look really good. And that also comes from us at our mills. So if you'd like to continue with us here, we're going to finish this cabin all the way to 100% the next weeks over this videos. And these videos are all in a playlist for the A-frame cabin build series. And again, we started with raw land. So we started here just with nothing, just trees and brush, raw land. And now we're standing here with 3 walls and a roof. We got a roof. Oh man, really a good day today. That was great. I've done a lot of those roofs, standing seam metal roofs over the years. Like I said, I probably do 3 to 5 a year, sometimes more. And oh, it's always enjoyable, but this one was really fun. The A cabin's easy to roof, so that's really cool to know. One of my things that we're trying to do here is to make these cabins more reasonably priced, and we're trying to make them easier to build so that people that want to build them for themselves and aren't necessarily, you know, career carpenters like me can go ahead and do that. So just take a look at this roof here. I mean, it is just absolutely wonderful. So all the rain, all the snow, everything that comes against this side of the house is completely impervious. This is completely impervious to water. It's cool too because it's also raining already, so it's already starting to work. I love that flashing detail. That looks slick, very slick. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say other than I love it. It's my favorite cabin. It's the favorite thing I've built yet. So I'm looking forward to building a number of these and start selling them as kits and getting more people to use them and enjoy them. Really, really cool. Cool day. So next video I'll show you how to do this, your gable end walls, and the way that I do it with the big husky 3x6 framing and the tongue and groove. In the next video we're gonna put in the windows, the doors, and then we're gonna do bevel siding from our mills over the whole end of both ends of the A-frame cabin. So really want to say thank you for coming along with me today. I had a great day. Thanks to Elizabeth for hauling all that metal. And for, thanks for Maggie for being a good girl today. Maggie, sit. Oh, sit. Sit. Good girl. You good girl. Yeah, we're just got a little bit of quick pickup and clean up to do, and we're gonna head home. So you can put this cabin on any foundation you want. We're on the beach here, so we're using the yellow cedar piling foundation. So you can put this on like pressure treated posts, you can put it on sonotubes, you can put it on a stem wall and a footing. You could probably even change it to put it on a slab if you wanted to for some reason. So any kind of foundation this thing can go on. It can even just sit on grade beams. So 3 big grade beams just laid out on the gravel nice and level. This thing's gonna be totally fine. I mean, even if it goes up and down a little bit with frost heave, it's just not gonna hurt anything. So just give you a little overview. This is a beautiful spot. So this trail goes over to the 16x20 Saginaw cabin that we built for these clients, 3 years ago, 4 years ago now, and they just love it. This cabin's been really successful. They're out here with their family all the time, and they just really love it. And they wanted a bit more room, you know, so their kids can have their own place out here. So they bought the A-frame cabin from us, 16x20 A cabin. So here's the Saginaw cabin. It's also 16x20, really cool. I'll link a video below of the interior of that, and then one of these days we'll do another walkthrough. So that cabin was finished completely by us, everything. Including electrical, water. It's really, really cool. Really, really cool. So there's an outhouse in the woods over there that I built. This foundation is a little different. Pressure treated in concrete, and again, we did that as well. And there's one of our 10x12 sheds. So you can buy these sheds for us, or sorry, you can buy these sheds from us in this style, shed roof style, or with a gable roof. Price is the same, and that is just an awesome garden shed. We built a number of these around the community. They're really, really, really awesome buildings. This one's, like I said, 3 or 4 years old, looks brand new. It's built like a house, real strong. And these can also be finished as greenhouses. So instead of the wood paneling and the metal, imagine that with completely clear paneling oriented towards the sun. Basically the same building, just makes an awesome little greenhouse here today. So it's fun to be back out here. There's one more cabin over that way, 24x24 gable cabin that you can see on my website. So I've done a lot of building right here in this area. This is pretty cool. Well, it's starting to just rain. Really starting to rain. It's nice. And I'll tell you, the sound inside that cabin is just amazing. The sound of that rain on the roof is really, really something else. Sheesh. Really looks good. How is it in there, guys? Okay. Thank you for coming with me today. Remember to please click the like and subscribe buttons below if you'd like to come along with us to finish this A-frame cabin build. And hey, we're gonna be building another one soon, so that'll be coming up on this channel. We're also going back to the woods to harvest more timber for these cabins. So if you like coming with us in the forest, that'll be coming up soon. And if you like to only watch the building or only like the logging, you can go to the playlists and you can click logging with Sterling or A-frame cabin build, and then you'll just see those videos and you don't have to watch the other stuff we do if you don't want to. So, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Here we are at the second side of the A cabin. And we're just gonna rinse and repeat what we did on the other side. I'll just show you a few clips as we go, and then I'll give you a good overview of just how everything looks all the way around, inside and out of the cabin, and where we're at today, and then what's coming next. So here Elizabeth's bringing in our piece of drip edge, and this one you just need to line up perfectly on the end there, Elizabeth.
Okay. My way a little bit. I'd say that's good. Is it about 6 inches of overlap again?
Bring them up, flipped over. Need that for the next one.
Okay.
That makes sense? So, it's up to you. You can carry them from this side, but you can also turn around once when you get to the top.
Yep.
I think I can do this one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just because we're on the other side now. Yeah, so just think
Okay,
like,
so the ridge.
I need the sharp side up. Put this first one on, maybe we can change it. No, that's what Can you bring in my drill?
Where is it?
Oh, that's right.
Okay. Oh.
Good. Yeah, good. We'll just figure out, you can carry it all the way up here and then flip it over before you turn around the corner or something. Okay. Our first piece going down on this side. Good. Oh.
Start. Flip it. Up just a hair. Another hair. Good. Come on, Nosy.
not to hit those first. Okay, so here I'm going to do one by myself. There's ways to do it by like having a line at the top that you follow, but it's really best to be here at the bottom. So I just hold the panel up there, put it on the roof a little higher than I need it to be, and I carefully slide it down just till we kiss the line. There. Snap it on. Throw in a screw. So that's how you do it by yourself. It's really not too bad. You just come in with the panel, put it on the roof. It's definitely nice with two people, but no problem. Hi, Mike and Diane. We are looking great out here today. We completed the standing seam metal roofing on both sides of the cabin. It just looks beautiful. Really nice flashing detail along the bottom. Just looks real great. And rain's already starting to fall, so it's doing its job here. So we had a bit of a delay getting the roofing out of here, or getting out here with the roofing. I delivered it to the crane dock, and then we went to get the boat, and when we got back with the boat to pick it up, the trooper boat, the Enforcer, was doing some kind of a refueling deal there at the crane dock, and I don't know, blocked up for half a day, 4 hours. So everything is just looking great here today. I'll get started on this. Hey, Ava. We'll get started on this.
I have something to tell the blog.
The blog?
That's the blog that you're holding.
I'll get started on this gable end wall next here, and then it'll be siding, windows, and doors. We wrapped up. I've still got about a week of work left here before I'm going to be 100%. But it is looking so good. The roofing is so nice. Beautiful out here today. We'll do the long tail together. This one's for my parents, sweetie, so you don't need to freak out. Well, we had a killer day here today. It was great. 3 hours per side, and oh man, it just looks awesome. It's already starting to rain out here, so I was really happy how this flashing detail worked out on the A-frame cabin. It looks really good. Another great day out here today.
Dad, trying to get me out now.
Yep. Can you say hi to Grammy?
Hi, Grammy. I mean, blog.
You said blog. Hi, blog.
I mean, what's your present for the kids today?
Yeah. We got Nelsie boy fast asleep over there. So, yeah, another perfect day. 6 hours. Look at that. Ah, so nice. So nice. All right, Maggie, let's go home. Come on. Maggie, come on. There's my hat. Yeah, look at that. This is awesome.